Good evening and welcome to the High School Football Network's Cam Akers Signing Day event live here at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame in Jackson. So glad to have you along. I'm Jeremy Kennedy alongside Christian Bird. We're so glad to have you here as we celebrate one of Mississippi's best, the top running back in the nation, and a guy that will certainly make one fan base euphoric. And Christian, unfortunately, will probably break some hearts tonight as well.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, it is so fitting we're here at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, a great place. If you haven't been here, you need to check it out. It's an incredible place. Lots of really interesting things, a great layout. To celebrate a guy I believe will have a spot here one day in Cam Akers. He's broken tons of records inside the state, led his teams to a state championship. I believe he is going to go on and do great things at the next level. The question is, where's that going to be?
Yeah, and one thing, too, is how kids handle the recruiting process. We talked about with C.J. Avery, and a lot of people thought, boy, he wrote the book on how to handle it. If secrecy is your thing, Cam Akers is your author. There is not a single person in this building right now other than Cam and his family that knows where he's going. Disregard the color ties, disregard everything else you've seen. We don't know, and we're thrilled to find out with you tonight. We're also going to talk to Clinton head coach Judd Boswell. We're going to talk to Bill Blackwell, the executive director of the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, and also our company's president, Josh McNulty, as well. So a jam-packed night. We're proud to bring this to you. We're glad to have you along, as this is the High School Football Network's Cam Akers Signing Day event. We're back with more. Keep it right here. Call Ambulatory Equipment Services for all your CPAP needs. We offer a full array of CPAP masks from industry-leading vendors such as Respironics and ResMed. Ambulatory Equipment Services has been offering quality service and products since 1983. Call today for your CPAP needs at 601-849-4125 or toll free at 800-844-4125.
There's music in the air. Family and friends are everywhere. Blue Plate special shrimp and grits to spare. We'll all sing along while we eat our share. Ooh, Georgia blue. I love me some Georgia blue. Ooh, Georgia blue. I love me some Georgia blue. Yes, I do.
Looking for office space? American Acquire Corporation has commercial office space for rent in Madison. Located right off Highway 463 in front of the Mississippi Hospital Association, you'll find beautiful landscaping and good scenery with good parking and easy access. Flexible rental terms and 1,500 to 2,500 square feet to rent. Address is 1 Wood Green Place. For more information, call 601-955-1977.
Visit the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, where legends come to live. Open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Saturday.
Back here at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame in Jackson for the Cam Akers special presented by the High School Football Network. So glad to have you along. And a little bit about this building as well. We'll join the third member of our crew from the Clary Ledger, Tyler Cleveland, with Executive Director Bill Blackwell. Tyler?
Bill Blackwell, the Executive Director of the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum. Bill, first of all, thanks for hosting this event tonight.
Well, it's been an exciting day, Tyler. It's been going full blast since we opened the doors this morning, and really a lot of excitement in the building right now.
I can only imagine. Tell us a little bit about what's going on at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame.
Well, the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame obviously is a busy place, especially this time of year. We have a lot of things going. We'll be debuting our new theater production in January, and we're excited about that. And events like this keep things going and excited. I was commenting a while ago, a little more excitement around the announcement tonight than when I came out of high school 50 some years ago. But it's great that we have a venue where we can do something like this.
Yeah, I can only imagine, and we got a great crowd here tonight as well. And I know you're excited about tonight. You know, what is it about tonight that you're excited about?
Well, there's very few people that would create the excitement that Cam has. His illustrious career, the great showing in the state playoffs and the final game, accounting for 7 touchdowns. A pretty good performance there. So very few people could generate this kind of excitement. They came to us, asked about hosting the event, and I thought it would be a natural place for it. So.
Okay. Well, I sure do appreciate it, Bill. Thanks so much.
All right,
guys,
Tyler.
back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tyler. As we bring you back here, and Christian, to kind of piggyback on the conversation that they were having, a gorgeous building, so fun to come here, and really, if you like sports in Mississippi, this is a great place.
It really is. I mean, one of the things I like, again, I mentioned the setup, but it's very interactive, and I think that's something that will really bring people here more than once. You can come, and there are new exhibits, but there are multiple things you can enjoy more than once. It's not just a quick history lesson of the state of Mississippi and the great things that have happened here. It really is an interactive piece they continuously add to, and I think it's something that if you live in the state or you live in a neighboring state, it's something you want to see because it absolutely highlights players and that excel, and you can envision them moving forward being
on the app and just keep joining us for these events. This one is outstanding. We have a ton of people up there that are having a good time, and we're just so fortunate to have the opportunity to be part of Cam's Day, and we're going to do this again on National Signing Day in February.
Josh, finally, I know that people who've watched Cam live or whether they've seen him on film, there's a moment, and it doesn't take very long, whether you're watching regular game film or highlight film, where wow is the only thing that comes out of your mouth. Tell me what you thought the first time you were able to see him do something like that.
Well, I'll give you a great example. Yesterday, I was putting together a highlight package for him, and I really did not think you or Jeremy did a very good job on one of them.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate that. Showed my wife, and she's looking at it, and I'm like, tell me what Jeremy and Christian sound like. We need to do it again. And after the thing, she said, I didn't even hear them. I was looking at the highlights. That was unbelievable.
There you go.
So, I mean, it pretty much smacks you right in the face.
Sure.
I think on his huddle highlights, it comes up as the cheat code. And I swear, if there was ever a human highlight film, it's him. So we're really blessed to be part of the day.
Well, we thank you again for tuning in. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we return, we're going to talk a lot more about that wow factor and how that translates into the depth chart for each of the final schools remaining. This is the High School Football Network Cam Akers special signing day announcement show from the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame in Jackson, Mississippi.
Visit the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, where legends come to live. Open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Saturday.
There's music in the air. Family and friends are everywhere. Blue Blaze special shrimp and grits to spare. We'll all sing along while we eat our share. Ooh, Georgia blue. I love me some Georgia blue. Ooh, Georgia blue. I love me some Georgia blue. Yes, I do.
Looking for office space? American Acquire Corporation has commercial office space for rent in Madison. Located right off Highway 463 in front of the Mississippi Hospital Association, you'll find beautiful landscaping and good scenery with good parking and easy access. Flexible rental terms and 1,500 to 2,500 square feet to rent. Address is 1 Wood Green Place. For more information, call 601-955-1977. Call Ambulatory Equipment Services for all your CPAP needs. We offer a full array of CPAP masks from industry-leading vendors such as Respironics and ResMed. Ambulatory Equipment Services has been offering quality service and products since 1983. Call today for your CPAP needs at 601-849-4125 or toll free at 800-844-4125. Back here at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, Jeremy Kennedy, Christian Burr with you. We're going to talk a little bit now about the depth chart for all the schools, and certainly with Cam, he's a #1 player in the state, #1 running back in the country, the #3 overall recruit in the country. So the obvious answer is he can play anywhere. But if you look at some of these schools, there's certainly a chance to play right away. And sometimes at that running back spot, you're treated a little bit differently because of the number of carries you might get.
No doubt. I think the main thing is Cam Akers doesn't redshirt. I don't see a scenario in the world where he does, especially in a world now that is dominated by two-back systems. We've seen multiple schools use it well. We've seen it in the NFL too. And so one of the things that I'm noticing is that you're just not seeing a lot of players his caliber redshirt. There's no value in doing that. And so I get the sense that he is going to be a player that plays next year. And as a player who can enroll early, play in spring practice, it makes even more sense. He'll get more accustomed to the transition into Division I football. Just feels like he's going to be an impact guy no matter where he goes.
Yeah, we took a look at the depth chart for all 6 of the schools, kind of put some things together for you. We hope you enjoy this. A look at where Cam and how he would fit in at all 6 of the schools tonight.
Depth chart breakdown presented by Craddock Oil, the official partner of the High School Football Network.
Alabama Crimson Tide.
No school has had more recent success at the tailback position than Alabama, boasting 2 Heisman winners in Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry, as with the #3 pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, Trent Richardson. The Tide have had no problem pounding the rock. As for Akers, this would be a great chance to get early carries as he would join a dynamic backfield of Damian Harris and Bo Scarborough, along with returning rising sophomore Jalen Hurts at quarterback. We feel like 2017 could be a boom for Cam Akers with the Crimson Tide.
Florida State Seminoles.
One of the better offensive minds in football calls Tallahassee home. Head coach Jimbo Fisher has made his mark on a balanced attack and just saw one of the Noles' all-time great tailbacks bolt early for the NFL Draft. Dalvin Cook was a Heisman contender, and if Cam Akers signs with Florida State, he would step right in and provide the big play threat that the Noles covet moving forward.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Athens has seen great running backs going all the way back to Herschel Walker. Today is no different as UGA leans on returning talents Nick Chubb and Sony Michel. Adding Cam Akers would allow the Dogs a real triple threat in utilizing Akers' unique skills in the passing attack. There could be an exciting time in between the hedges next year.
LSU Tigers.
It's no secret the Bayou Bengals rely heavily on the ground game, ranking at or near the top in every rushing offensive category for over a decade. LSU must keep its running attack sound. With the departure of Leonard Fournette to the NFL, Cam Akers can join Darius Geis and create the best 1-2 combo in the SEC.
Ole Miss Rebels.
Over the last 5 seasons, the Rebels have broken nearly every major offensive school record. However, one area they have struggled is in the run game. With the signature of Cam Akers, Ole Miss would have its first major threat at tailback under the Hugh Freeze era and provide a major spark they need going forward.
Tennessee Volunteers.
A strong running game has been a staple for Coach Butch Jones in the 4 years at Rocky Top. However, 2016 saw Jalen Hurd leave the team. Along with the uncertainty of Alvin Kamara and the little experience returning in John Kelly, if Cam chooses UT, there would be plenty of carries with little returning experience in 2017.
So a pretty good look and a breakdown of how Cam would factor in all 6 of the schools. And certainly, as we mentioned, we expect him to play, not going to redshirt, will be a big factor in every school. But there are certainly some schools where he would have maybe more of the carries early, and that could certainly weigh in his decision.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a number of different things to factor into what makes him choose which school. But I think at the end of the day, recognizing he's good enough to play anywhere and that he's going to get volume eventually is what we're really talking about here. He's just the type of player that is without question going to make a difference at the next level, and he's going to get the carries.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And certainly one guy who knows him very well, both on and off the field, is Clinton head coach Judd Boswell. And when we come back, we're going to talk to him, get a sense about where he feels like Cam would be the best fit, talk about him both on the field and off the field. A real nice interview with Coach Boswell, fresh off a 6A state championship. You know, he's had a very good December, and now he gets to see his best player pick a college tonight. All that straight ahead. Cam Akers' announcement is right around the corner. Coach Judd Boswell from Clinton is up next. This is the High School Football Network Cam Akers Signing Day event presented by Craddock Oil Company, live from the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. Keep it right here.
There's music in the air. Family and friends are everywhere. Blue Plate specials, ripping grits to spare. We'll all sing along while we eat our share. Ooh, Georgia blue. I love me some Georgia blue. Georgia blue, I love me some Georgia blue. Yes, I do.
Visit the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum, where legends come to live. Open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Saturday.
Call Ambulatory Equipment Services for all your CPAP needs. We offer a full array of CPAP masks from industry-leading vendors such as Respironics and ResMed. Ambulatory Equipment Services has been offering quality service and products since 1983. Call today for your CPAP needs at 601-849-4125 or toll free at 800-844-4125. Looking for office space? American Acquire Corporation has commercial office space for rent in Madison. Located right off Highway 463 in front of the Mississippi Hospital Association, you'll find beautiful landscaping and good scenery with good parking and easy access. Flexible rental terms and 1,500 to 2,500 square feet to rent. Address is 1 Wood Green Place. For more information, call 601-955-1977. Back here at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, as Cam Akers will make his announcement very soon. And while we've got a moment, we want to thank some of our sponsors. You've heard from some of them. Craddock Oil Company, Georgia Blue, Cater did a terrific job.
Absolutely.
The Road, the official men's sportswear of the High School Football Network. Those kinds of people make it so possible for us to be able to do this. And obviously, at a venue like this, too, just makes for a great night.
It really does. And in order for something like this to happen on this level, you have to have people who step up and make it happen. And certainly all the people we mentioned did. Really thankful they're willing to take a chance and be part of this event.
And one guy that certainly stepped up this year was Judd Boswell, the head coach of the Clinton Arrows, winning a state championship just a few weeks ago. A guy that has certainly seen his fair share of Division I athletes and has certainly been very fortunate to get a chance to coach Cam this year. He's standing by now with Tyler Cleveland of the Clarion Ledger. Tyler?
Oh, we're here with Clinton Arrows coach Judd Boswell. Judd, thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Let's start with, for those who've been living under a rock, tell us a little bit about what kind of football player Cam Akers is.
Number one, everybody knows that Cam's a great player. He's a tremendous asset for a town, a community, even a state. Cam's done an unbelievable job. But, you hear people talk. Cam he's impeccable when it comes to his character. And for a coach, you want a great player, but you also want great kids. And he was a leader of that group. That all of these seniors, these guys that are sitting over here, these guys have been unbelievable kids to be around. So we've been very blessed in that aspect, and Cam's a major leader of that group.
I was going to ask you a little bit about him off the field and how he's handled this, the recruiting process. And I know that was heated all the way through your, playoff run. Just kind of talk about how he's handled that and, what kind of leader he is on the team.
He's done a real good job of kind of compartmentalizing the recruiting part of it and pushing it to the background because we still had work to do. We were still in a long season, even when the playoffs got here. We shut a lot of media down. We shut a lot of the college coaches, and he put it to the background. He put his team, he put his community and the school first. So hats off to a 17-year-old young man that can do that. That's pretty stout.
Right. We've talked a lot about what Cam can do. I'm interested to ask you, what is the most amazing thing you've ever seen him do?
It'd be hard to choose one. There was one each week that you were like, oh my gosh, he did that again, and hurdling people, throwing a dart 50 yards while he's running to his right. Things that normal people are not able to do, but he does it with pinpoint accuracy from the pocket, and his composure it never wavered during any moment. So you could say there's a lot of moments he had, but we're just thankful we had him.
Yeah, I got you. When did you know he was going to be special?
We saw him when he was eighth grader. I think that was my first year on the job. Made a phone call in April to Mom and Dad, and I said, I know this is not ordinary, but we're gonna bring your son up. Is that okay to bring him up his ninth grade year and let him play the varsity? And let's just see how he handles it. And from day one, you knew right then there's something different about this kid. So from a very early age, he had the it factor, and it wasn't real hard to see.
We're getting very close to his decision time. Any words of wisdom for him?
No, we're 100% behind him no matter what he does. He's done so much for this community, for the school, and for the state of Mississippi, period. And I think we're just wishing him the best. All our prayers are going to him, and I know it's been a long and difficult road, but he's going to make the right choice regardless.
All right. Coach, thanks for being here again. Guys.
Tyler, thank you so much, and certainly Coach Boswell, a terrific campaign this year. And we talked about this with Darius Mayberry. There's a lot of pressure on Clinton this year to hold, serve, and win a state championship. Sometimes you debate about would you rather be the favorite, the hunter, or the hunted. And he talked about that pressure, and boy, having a guy like that all across the way certainly makes Friday night a little easier.
It makes it a lot easier, but it's something to be said. They accomplished what they did with a great player or not. It's just so hard to do that when you are the hunted, and they were. And I think they carried a different mentality into the way they played. I think they carried a hunter mentality, and I think that was the difference. And what you love to see is after a tough loss during the season, they bounced back with vengeance and really made it happen. And that's a testament not only to the Clinton staff, but to those players. Find a way to adjust and to make it work, because it's easy to lose that if you kind of get knocked off the top. And so they did an excellent job there. And I think now we're at a point where we're getting closer to finding out what everybody tuned in for.
Yeah, that's a pretty good segue, because next is going to be Cam Akers' announcement right here. He's going to tell us where he's going to go to school. And so we're going to go right over there to Cam right now. Cam, take it away.
Thank you. First, I would like to thank God and my family, along with my teammates and the city of Clinton, for supporting me throughout this whole process. It's been a long road throughout the whole process, and everybody stayed strong and supported me, and I appreciate it. And without further ado, I'll be spending the next 3 or 4 years of my career at Florida State University.
Cam Akers. Well, there had been some smoke around Florida State and potentially Cam going to Tallahassee, and where there's smoke, there is definitely fire, as the state's #1 player will leave Mississippi and go and play for the Seminoles. A huge get at a very big position of need for Jimbo Fisher, and what a big-time player the Noles got.
There's no doubt. I mean, you think about Cam's recruitment, and one of the things that's been the most consistent was Cam's appreciation, respect, and love for Jimbo Fisher. A lot of people thought, you know, as the hot seat rumors started with other schools, and as Jimbo's name began to be floated, that Cam could even follow Jimbo wherever he went. However, I think the combination of Florida State's success rate, the way they used their backs, and the fact that Jimbo Fisher was in fact the lead recruiter for Cam Akers is what ultimately sold Akers on choosing the Noles.
And obviously, too, you look at playing time at depth chart, always important for players. You lose Dalvin Cook, a guy that was one of the better backs in Florida State history, had a terrific career. He's now gone, and so the argument, if you're Jimbo Fisher in Florida State, is easy. Hey, Cam, come here. You can be the guy from day one, get on the field. But we've also got some other guys, too, that can help carry the load so you're not getting it 30 times a game, but still get the ball enough and be the featured guy as a freshman.
A lot of people compared Cam to Zeke Elliott, former Ohio State great and now Dallas Cowboy great, but one of the things that I think he fits better with Cook in terms of an exact replica. Cook is an excellent receiver out of the backfield. Cam can do that. And I think that he runs a little bit more like Cook. So when you think about this comparison and you talk about what the best pure fit was, I can see exactly what Akers was thinking by choosing the Noles.
And certainly, too, you mentioned catching out of the backfield. That's something that Cam can provide you as well, an ability to get out there in space, make people miss, and also run over linebackers as well. And then there's the intriguing aspect of his ability to throw the football. He played quarterback, obviously, at Clinton, and had a lot of success throwing the football down the field, and that's something that he can do at the next level. Perhaps not certainly play that position, but obviously add a wrinkle and just keep defenses guessing.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He brings so many ways to pressure a defense. He creates so many mismatches, whether it's with his arm, whether it's with his hands or his feet. He is the ultimate weapon, and in a game that focuses so much on mismatches and creating those mismatches in space, Cam Akers is the greatest mismatch of all.
A lot of people thought if Cam left, it might be for Florida State. They are right. Akers going to Florida State and spending time in Tallahassee next season. Cam Akers, as we talked about, going to head to Tallahassee and play for Jimbo Fisher and the Seminoles. A huge, huge get, and man, were they getting a great player.
They really are. And, you know, I mean, when you talk about best pure fit, we talked about this. This is probably it.
Sure.
I mean, it makes a ton of sense for the way Florida State plays, and he fits into their system well. And you saw in the highlight package, we discussed that, and so it's easy to understand why I chose Tallahassee.
Absolutely. And right now, the most wanted man and happiest man in Tallahassee, Florida is probably Jimbo Fisher. We've got his newest recruit standing by with Tyler Cleveland. Tyler?
All right, we're here with the man of the hour, Cam. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess we'll start with the obvious question: why Florida State?
It was just the best situation for me and my family. All around. I never wanted to go too far away from home. It's not that far. It's a great situation for me. I just fit the program well.
No, I know Coach Jimbo Fisher's made you a top priority and personally recruited you. How much did that impact your decision?
It definitely impacted a lot with Coach Jimbo, Coach Graham, Coach Brewster. They all recruited me very heavy. I got a great relationship with all of them, and I'm looking forward to starting my career there.
Yeah. How do you think you fit in the depth chart situation there? Did they make you any promises, or?
No, you can't make any promises. Right. It's all up to me. But I know Dalvin leaving, so the starting spot, it'll be up for grabs in my eyes. I'm gonna go in and work, and I'm gonna try to get it.
Yeah, I know you'd certainly like to be in his shoes.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about this recruiting process and how it played out for you. I mean, when did you make up your mind? And
this whole time, I found out I was gonna be doing it on the 27th, like 3 weeks ago, but I didn't know until probably 2 days ago where I was going, or a day ago. So It's been a hard process, but you know, God throws his toughest battles at the toughest soldiers. So you know, I was ready for it, and I think I made the right decision.
How did you go about blocking it out as you guys were making that playoff run? Because, you know, every game was so tough, and I know you were getting a lot of attention. How did you do that?
You know, I put my team first. You know, those are guys I worked hard with throughout the summer, throughout the spring. You know, those are guys where I was going to put all my effort into. And you see, the outcome was great. We won the championship, and that was the main goal.
What are you the most excited about? I mean, this is your moment. You know, you got your family here. What are you most excited about?
I'm excited my parents don't got to pay for college. You know, that's the most exciting thing. All I can do is give a glory to God and be thankful for what I have accomplished so far, and try to keep going.
All right, Cam, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Tyler, thank you so much. And so you heard there a lot of the reasons we talked about. Jimbo Fisher, number one, a guy that personally handled Cam's recruitment, the only head coach to do that. And relationships always matter, but I think you combine all the things about Florida State that are attractive. Dalvin Cook not being there, Jimbo Fisher, a great offensive mind, as you said, they run the ball well. Really makes a lot of sense for him to go to Tallahassee.
And not only run the ball, they pass the ball and distribute the ball to their backs in a number of different ways. And I think that's the key. He's going to be highlighted there, and he's going to do an excellent job. I'm not excited to say it wouldn't have happened anywhere else, but the total package, when you put everything together, it makes sense for Florida State. It makes sense why he chose Florida State. So an excellent pickup certainly for the Seminoles, and I expect Cam to do huge things in Tallahassee.
Yeah, he's going to get on the field early, and especially going through spring will be a huge help to him as well. So Cam Akers, a Seminole tonight. We're going to take a break, wrap this up. I want you to stay with us as we close it down from the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. Back after this. Call Ambulatory Equipment Services for all your CPAP needs. We offer a full array of CPAP masks from industry-leading vendors such as Respironics and ResMed. Ambulatory Equipment Services has been offering quality service and products since 1983. Call today for your CPAP needs at 601-849-4125 or toll free at 800-844-4125. Looking for office space? American Acquire Corporation has commercial office space for rent in Madison. Located right off Highway 463 in front of the Mississippi Hospital Association, you'll find beautiful landscaping and good scenery with good parking and easy access. Flexible rental terms and 1,500 to 2,500 square feet to rent. Address is 1 Wood Green Place. For more information, call 601-955-1977.
There's music in the air. Family and friends are everywhere. Blue Plate special shrimp and grits to spare. We'll all sing along while we eat our share. Ooh, Georgia blue. I love me some Georgia blue. Ooh, Georgia blue. I love me some Georgia blue. Yes, I do.
Visit the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame Museum, where legends come to live. Open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Saturday.
Welcome back one final time to the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame as we wrap up the High School Football Network Cam Akers Signing Day special. And if you're just tuning in, first of all, shame on you. Secondly, Cam Akers, the newest Seminole in Tallahassee, a great night for him, and really, really proud of the way he handled it and the way his family handled it. We got a chance to know him the last months or so, and really probably the last year. A really good guy that I know that we'll miss not having in Mississippi.
Yeah, no doubt. And you watch him, you knew he was going to be special. We've hit on that 100 times in the show ad nauseum. But the key is he truly is a once-in-a-generational talent, and you want big things for him. You want to see him succeed. So we certainly wish him the best of luck moving forward. And hopefully he is in another green room one day, and we can watch him star in the NFL.
I think that's a pretty safe bet. He's going to be at some point. And obviously, too, as I keep mentioning, and this is such a huge thing, getting a chance to go through spring practice helps anybody. When you're the number one running back in the nation, and the number 3 overall recruit in the nation, that helps even more because then you're allowed more chances, more touches early on the field. But certainly for him, it's a huge announcement, and Florida State's getting a terrific player. And obviously for us too, we're thrilled that we were able to bring this to you, and certainly February is around the corner. Signing day. We're going to do 3 of these.
Yep.
We did one 2 weeks ago. Did camps tonight. We're going to do one in February. We've got a lot of great guys that we feel like are going to be a part of that as well. We certainly hope that you'll tune in for that. It's been a lot of fun to put this on. It's kind of a whirlwind there when we weren't sure if it was going to happen, but the Akers have been terrific for us.
They really have, and I think moving forward, we hope to do this more to continue to celebrate the great things that have happened in the state of Mississippi in high school football, and really expanding that footprint geographically into the Southeast. And so this is something we hope to make the norm with top prospects in the Southeast. We certainly appreciate you tuning in, and also appreciate our sponsors, Georgia Blue, The Rogue, Craddock Oil, the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame, and everyone that got involved in helping making something like this possible.
Yeah, it was absolutely terrific, and we certainly can't wait to do this again in February, when we'll have a whole bunch of kids in Mississippi who are going to make their announcements, and as Christian said, some from around the Southeast as well. So Cam Akers makes it official. He will be a Florida State Seminole, announcing for Coach Jimbo Fisher tonight. Congratulations to him and the Seminoles as well. We certainly hope you've enjoyed watching. This has been the High School Football Network Cam Akers Signing Day event. Good night from Jackson.